So August of 2011, and I thought we'd do something different this year. Instead of everybody having to look at my ugly puss and bald head, we'll just have a good survey of what's going on out here this year. Locating things a little differently than usual. And also, if you notice, for whatever reasons I got lucky and things seem to get taller as we move from left to right, so that the sun gives us a nice clear beam down and nothing really shades too much. Well, we'll go down and we'll have a better look now. Have a little tour, so to speak. So we've got the chard here, and those are cucumbers with it, and we've had like a ridiculous amount of cucumbers this year. I'm not complaining. And if you notice as we move here, this chard is taller, mixed in with basil and peppers actually. Those are some kind of weird new hot pepper that I came up with. They're cayenne, and they are long and lean. These are our early girl tomatoes. Some little devil out here has been eating my tomatoes. And what bothers me is, comes along, takes a bite, and walks away. Just take the damn tomato, you little monkey. You'll see some of his damage as we get in here. See? That's him. And, oh, I think I'll have a tomato. Oh, I think I'll taste another tomato. Just take one damn tomato. I can afford a tomato. These are the beefsteaks, and I think you can see how beefy and steaky they've gotten. Some of them have grown very well. Cherries back there, and not going to see much in here because the gourds, the winter squash, is growing very slowly. I don't even think I have one started yet, but that's okay. They'll come along in the autumn and probably be fine. Little lettuce patch didn't do too well. The rain just kept washing away the seeds this spring. So, what you gonna do? Now we've got my peppers. Get a good look at that one there. These are Mexican peppers, but they're not hot, they're sweet, and they're very crisp. These are our long keepers, and they're growing like they must be on steroids or something, because they're growing like crazy. And again, you get a picture of just how tall cherry tomatoes can grow. If you can stake them, they'll do it. The zucchini patches, and again, we've had a try and stop it from growing. Two different kinds. This is horseradish. I know you don't see it because it's in the ground. You got to dig up the root in that, but that's what that is. People who are interested. Picked a lot of zucchini lately. Oh, there's one. You can see some more starting right in there. Nice little erect zucchini. And we have our bush beans. And our pole beans. People are always asking me, what's the difference? I mean, some people are really, into bush, and some people, well, they go for the pole, And I say, to each his own, her own, whatever. But the bush beans, the thing about them is that they repeat and repeat and repeat. They keep coming and coming and coming in waves over time. Whereas the pole beans, they're more of a slow growing process building to a climax. Oh, there's some. We get a look at them here. They tend to be longer and wider. Pole tends to be longer and wider, and the bush a little bit shorter. I don't really know that there's a difference in the taste. But that's okay. Anyway, I think you get a real good look at what's going on here this year. Probably, in many ways, it's the best garden I've ever put together. Don't know what I did right We had so much rain, I had to come out here with these pepper plants and protect them from the slugs by pouring salt on the slugs on a nightly basis. And I think the other plants saw how much I was concerned, and they said, hey, this guy actually likes us. Let's grow like hell for him this year. For those of you who don't know, you have to talk to your plants. You have to let them know it matters. You have to play them some nice music sometimes, and they'll repay you in kindness. The herb garden has seen better years. Now look at this parsley compared to 3-4 years ago when I showed you a video of this part. Don't know. The seeds just either got washed away or didn't come along. This is the seed parsley for next year, for what good it might do. Sage, as always, good old sage. Tarragon. Thyme. Some lavender. And we got, as always, rhubarb. And we've had how many pies now, and this stuff just won't quit, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, maybe you can see me and maybe you can't, so till next time, next year, whatever, this is Jersey Joe, and this is my garden. A little piece of paradise. Just a little piece of paradise in the midst of all those road closures and constructions and falling down bridges that exist here in Montreal and Quebec. I don't have to worry about infrastructure. I got all I need right here. Anyway, all the best to you and yours.